Okay, we are out here. Let's get to it, shall we? So, I recorded a video this morning. That is what I'm going to be working on. Just import the video. Made it about my phone. You're about to see the process of making a YouTube video. It's so exciting. And then I relink the proxy media. Because Lord knows I'm not using 4K footage to edit. Too much work. Okay. So, it's looking like yeah, we're gonna have to cut some things out and whatnot. Yeah, we're gonna have to testing the audio out. Oh wow, there's like no delay. That's freaky, man. There is like no delay. That's really cool. Okay, just make sure I got all my chats open. Alright, let's do it. And my treadmill stops. Once you experience it, it's not so bad. So, if you like this video, give it a like, subscribe. Fun treadmill. There we go. This channel, you can donate in the description, and yeah, leave a comment. Okay, let's do it. Now it's kind of cringy, but this is just how everybody makes videos. So you talk, and then you wait a sec, you think about what you're gonna say next, and then you say it. That's what it looks like. We're just gonna start by getting all the audio together, though, like all the dialogue. Now, how loud is that for you guys? Okay, not bad. Change this track type to mono, because I only hear it in one ear. There we go. This nice is a dumb phone, but it's not as dumb as it looks. Good intro. I don't know about you, but when a smartphone is in my pocket, I think I redid that right here, right? I don't know about you. Yeah. But when a smartphone is within my reach or in my pocket, I cannot help myself. I open it up, I look at the shiny colors. I don't know about you, but probably gonna cut a lot of the silences. I feel like I talked slow. I don't know about you, but when a smartphone is within my reach or in my pocket, yeah, just cut the silences. I cannot. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to send a link to my friend. Oh, why is RuneScape the thumbnail? My bad. RuneScape is my thumbnail right now. That's hilarious. Let's change that. How on earth do I have to really? Oh, I can't like delete it? Oh, I'd have to change it. Okay, well, here we are. I'm gonna make a little thumbnail. Because for some reason RuneScape is my thumbnail right now. That's funny. So I'm gonna look at the camera and say hi. That's our thumbnail. That's funny. Okay. Thumbnail, replace. Good. Change that. That's so funny. That is funny. Okay, so downloads, where is it? Right here. Okay. There you have it. Now I got all my chats open. Just need to copy the link, whatever that is. Send it to my friend. On Discord it'll have to be. That's okay. Mattias. Here is the link to the live. There it is. Alright, let's get back to it. Where was I? One more thing I wanted to open up on here. Once. Cool, let's hit it. I cannot help myself. I open it up. I look at the shiny colors. I scroll to my heart's content. As fast as I can think it. It's in front of me. Whatever I need. Anything on the internet. Millions of apps. It's faster than my ability to say no. And they're designed to do this, right? Sell ads, sell subscriptions. Hey, it's Carlos. What's going on, man? Just making a YouTube video. I made a video today about my flip phone. So that's what I'm editing right now, and then I've got some film editing to do later. So that's what's up. How you doing today? And they're designed to do this, right? Sell ads, sell subscriptions. You'll kind of get an idea of my editing flow on here. Sell stuff. I don't know if you've noticed, but a lot of phones. I don't know if you've noticed, but a lot of come with Amazon app installed. There was a point where I had felt like the phone. There was a point where I had enough. I felt like the phone was weighing me down. Like there's constantly something to be attended to within my own pocket. I can't concentrate. I couldn't concentrate. So I got rid of it and I lived the no phone life, and it was magical. I was cutting for the film going, it's good, man. It is good. Oh man, I think I have like 20 more minutes of runtime to run through for like the first cut of it, so it's coming along. I'm hoping to really just run through the editing of this video, then get straight to the movie. It was a wild time. I remember it was a wild. It was life, and it was a wild time. It was a wild time. I remember touching grass, smelling the air, seeing sunsets, looking at people, you know, like being with people, listening, you know, noticing sound, noticing that I didn't notice before, tasting the food I was eating. But one cannot deny the allure of these devices. I'll be back in an hour. Yeah, man. Have a good hour. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate it. They are just so useful. And if used properly, you could scale. If used properly, you could scale your productivity to unfathomable heights. So I went back to normal life. I got a smartphone and called it a day. Called it a day. Back to square one. Until I got a smartphone and called it a day. Back to square one. Until this summer, I was on my way to a and I was complaining the whole time about my phone. I don't want this thing. I'm sick of the smartphone. Blah, blah, blah. And my phone fell in the lake. Smartphone. Blah, blah, blah. Thing. I'm sick of the smartphone. Blah, blah, blah. And my phone fell in the lake. So the universe made the decision for me. And that night, I used a friend's phone to order this. A dumb phone. There is a massive community online that helped me, set this thing up and, set this thing up and have it working right. And if you have any questions about this thing up and if you have any questions about a dumb phone, there are so many forums and subreddits and whatever, all concerning dumb phones. There's even like modern companies making dumbed down versions of phones these days. You can tell there's a... So I'm not the only one who's... You can tell phones these days. So I'm not the... So I'm not the only one who's feeling this. But this thing is not as dumb as it looks. I've got Spotify on here. I've got YouTube. Not that you would really want to watch YouTube on this thing. Drinking tea. Enjoying the day. I can text, I can call, I can listen to my audiobooks, I can listen to my guided meditations, my ambient music. I can listen to my audiobooks, I can listen to my guided meditations, my ambient music. I even have a chess app on here, and the computer keeps beating me, and I feel dumb every time I open it. But the thing I love about it is just... it's clunky, it's slow. It doesn't hijack that part of my brain that just wants to see the next thing, whatever that is, whether you're scrolling or whether you're going down a rabbit hole in the internet. It's too slow for that. And by the time I get to something on here, I think to myself, okay, I'm wasting time, and I close it. Not to mention, closing it is the most satisfying thing in the world. But now I still have a smartphone. An old smartphone. I even bought myself a tablet. But these things don't leave the house with me. They aren't in my pocket. They aren't in my pocket, aren't in my pocket, and I don't have any communication apps or any social media or anything installed on them. They're strictly for they're strictly productivity devices. And my computer in and of itself is a work machine. I leave that all on my computer. It's a work machine. So I'm not even in that mode. But so I've created a balance. It's not perfect. Nobody's perfect. But I just wanted perfect. But I just wanted to share that. Share that. This thing has really changed the way that I go about life day to day. Believe it or not, it makes a huge difference. I'm in a waiting room and I'm in a huge difference. I'm in a waiting room and I have to just be there because there's nothing to be done. Nothing satisfying. Nothing to really take that boredom away. And that might be really it. There might just be a part of me that is terrified of being bored, terrified of the nothingness of the present moment. I don't. But once you experience it, it's not so bad. So, if you like this video, give it a like, subscribe. If you want to support me for what I do on this channel, you can donate in the description. And yeah, leave a comment. And I will see you in the next video or live stream or whatever. Bye-bye. Cool, 3 minutes and 53 seconds. Let's watch the whole thing, shall we? This is a dumb phone, but it's not as dumb as it looks. I don't know about you, but when a smartphone is within my reach or in my pocket, I cannot help myself. You know what I might do? I know it's like weird, but maybe it'll work. Is just speed it up just a little bit, like up to like 1:15 or something. This is a dumb phone. Yeah, no, it doesn't really do anything. That's okay. Smartphone. This is a dumb phone, but it's not as dumb as it looks. I don't know about you, but when a smartphone is within my reach or in my pocket, I cannot help myself. I open it up, look at the shiny colors, I scroll to my heart's content. As fast as I can think it, it's in front of me. Whatever I need, anything on the internet, millions of apps, it's faster than my ability to say no. And they're designed to do this, right? Sell ads, sell subscriptions, sell stuff. I don't know if you've noticed, but a lot of phones literally come with the Amazon app installed. There was a point where I had enough. I felt like the phone was weighing me down. Like there's constantly something to be attended to within my own pocket. I can't concentrate. So I got rid of it and I lived the no phone life, and it was a wild time. I remember touching grass, smelling the air, seeing sunsets, looking at people, you know, like being with people, listening, tasting the food I was eating. But one cannot deny the allure of these devices. They are just so useful. If used properly, you could scale your productivity to unfathomable heights. So I went back to normal life. I got a smartphone, and so I went back. So I went back to normal life. I got a smartphone and back to square one. Until this summer, I was on my way to a lake cabin and I was complaining the whole time about my phone. I don't want this thing. I'm sick of this smartphone. And my phone fell in the lake. So the universe made the decision for me, and that night I used a friend's phone to order this, a dumb phone. There is a massive community online that helped me set this thing up, and if you have any questions about a dumb phone, there are so many forums and subreddits and whatever all concerning dumb phones. There's so many up and a massive community on. There is a dumb phone. Set this thing up. If you have any questions about a dumb phone, there are so many forums and subreddits and whatever all concerning dumb phones. There's even concerning dumb phones. There's even like modern companies making dumbed down versions of phones these days. So I'm not the only one who's feeling this. But this thing is not as dumb as it looks. I've got Spotify on here. I've got YouTube. Not that you would really want to watch YouTube on this thing. Spotify on here. I've got YouTube. Not that you would really want to watch YouTube on this thing. I can text, I can call, I can listen to my audiobooks, I can listen to my guided meditations, my ambient music. I even have a chess app on here, and the computer keeps beating me, and I feel dumb every time I open it. But the thing I love about it is just, it's clunky, it's slow. It doesn't hijack that part of my brain that just wants to see the next thing, whatever that is, whether you're scrolling or whether you're going down a rabbit hole in the internet. It's too slow for that. And by the time I get to something on here, I think to myself, okay, I'm wasting time, and I close it. Not to mention, closing it is the most satisfying thing in the world. Now, I still have a smartphone, an old smartphone. I even bought myself a tablet. But these things don't leave the house with me. They aren't in my pocket, and I don't have any communication apps or any social media or anything installed on them. They're strictly productivity devices. I leave that all on my computer. So I've created a balance. It's not perfect, but I just wanted to share that. This thing has really changed the way that I go about life day to day. Believe it or not, it makes a huge difference. I'm in a waiting room and I have to just be there because there's nothing to be done on here, really. Nothing satisfying, nothing to really take that boredom away. And that might be really it. There might just be a part of me that is terrified of being bored, terrified of the nothingness of the present moment. I don't know. Once you experience it, it's not so bad. So if you like this video, give it a like, subscribe if you want to support me for what I do on this. Cool, so that's a solid cut. So we're gonna grab these, put these at the end because it's the end of the video. Got the highlights, let's run through these now. I did some interesting B-rolls. That's a fun one. Oh, I think I screwed that up because I was shaking like crazy. There we go. I just... That's funny, man. Then I pulled it over here, yeah. Cool backdrop, I thought. Yeah, I like that. That's cool. Nice egg crack. And then I filmed myself eating. Can't tell. I think I like this angle the most. Or I even went lower. Yeah, no, I like this one the most. And that's all the B-roll I have. I was thinking of just downloading stuff off the internet and doing that. I think I will, but I need to sit. I've been walking for a long time. All right. What does that look like? I will be right back. I'm gonna put this milk back in the fridge. 1 sec. Okay. Beautiful. All right. Sometimes you've been walking so much you can't concentrate. That is a thing. Everything in moderation. Or in my pocket. I can, but it's not as dumb as it looks. I'm thinking maybe text there or something. I don't know yet. We could pull up some text. Let's try it. What are some very dramatic text things? I like that. And is there not an effect I could put on that? Oh, what's it called? Cause is it reframe 360 Ultra or is it Magic Animate? What did I like installed a plugin or whatever. It might be that. It might be Magic Animate. Yeah, I think it is. Well, that's cool. And then they have presets, no? Whip control. In. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Okay, so I think I want to dissolve. No, not dissolve. Aspect. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Yeah. Aspect and dissolve. Yeah, that looks good. What about zoom? Aspect, dissolve, and zoom. Look at that. Dude, all I had to do was click buttons. That's huge. Oh, my brother's here. Hi, brother. I didn't even see that comment until now. My OBS was pulled up. No spoilers, he says. That's funny. That's interesting. I'll just, on the text itself. Oh, can I do the opposite? Yes, I can. Oh, no, I can't. Oh, that's so weird. What? Look at that. That's freaky. That looks so silly. That looks so silly. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, I'm learning. That's so cool, actually. Whoa. Whoa. Because I guess my problem would be that, not that. Whoa. Not that. Dumb phones. Yeah, it's like way too rounded. Let's see what other text they have. Hmm. How do I do that? Oh, what was it called? Is that it right there? No. The one I use on this Twitch here. Yeah, there it is. What's with that red? Yeah, I don't want that red. I almost just want a normal title then. Yeah. Normal title. With my name. And the right font. Where is that font? Right there. Okay. And while we're at it, I'm going to play some more of that lo-fi. Listen to some lo-fi. Fill in this empty space. There we go. All right. So I want to make this yellow, orange, whatever. That's good. With a drop shadow. I almost need it to Oh, do I need another little title maybe? Something like this. This looks like a movie. I do dig that font a lot. And then I want magic animate. Did that not work? Come on. No, what? It needs to be a fusion title. It needs to be a fusion title. That is silly. Okay. Is what it is. Why is it so... Is there a fusion title that's just normal? Text plus? Is that what it is? Yeah, it is. Okay, it's gotta be text plus. That's what it is. I'm learning as we go. Shading. So there's no background? Nope, that's okay. How would I add a drop shadow? What? Black shadow? Yeah, there it is. Okay. Full opacity. I don't want any blurring. Yeah, no blending. And then the position offset is right here, eh? No. Okay, this needs to be 0. Oh, that's interesting. So then the offset, can I make it like 4 instead of 5? Yeah. That look like, yeah, that's better. So I want to do that. Move it down there. Boom. Yeah, I think that looks good. Yeah, and then I can add magic animate. Sweet. And what did we do here? It was zoom out. And whip out? No, not whip. It wasn't whip. What was it? Dissolve out? Yeah, okay. I like that. Can I paste the effects? No. Not that I'm aware of. Oh, zoom out, dissolve out. So this Interesting. Yeah, I don't understand what it's doing fusion-wise. But we might just find a different title. Yeah, like we might just do this one. This one might be better. Interesting. I'm learning so much right now just by trying stuff out. Interesting. Very cool. Okay, so I might just go. And this jitters? Ooh. Okay. Can I make that orange or would that be weird? Does look kind of wrong. If the background isn't jitter edge, that background is black, it might look cool. And then if I make it small and then in a cool font. Dumb phones. These words mean nothing to me anymore. Ooh, that's kind of cool actually. Yo, that's groovy actually, I dig that. Dumb, me, like literally, it's falling out of my hand. I tried to close it and that's what happened. That's silly. And now we gotta do magic animate though. I wonder if that'll still work. It does! Because I would be down to like aspect out. No. Dissolve and spin out. Not spin. Zoom? No. Yeah, I think we might just do the dissolve. I'm overthinking it, but it's fun. We're having fun. Okay, now let's see this video. It's a dumb phone, but it's not as dumb as it looks. I don't know about you, but when a smartphone is within my reach or in my pocket, I cannot help myself. I open it up. I don't know about you, but when a smartphone is within my reach or in my pocket, I cannot help myself. I open it up, look at the shiny colors, I scroll to my heart's content. Okay, this is when I want to go to the internet and see. I used to go to this website called Pexels Video or whatever, and they had like free videos you can use. And I wonder, what's that like? Oh. It's a lot like it used to be. Here, I'll give you guys a window into my soul. That work? Yeah, there you go. Little window into my soul. Yeah, this is cool. Scrolly scroll, dude. And what's the license on these? Free to use. What does this mean? Legal simplicity. All photos and videos on Pexels can be downloaded and used for free. What is allowed? All photos and videos on Pexels free to use. Attribution is not required. Giving credit to the photographer is not necessary but appreciated. You can modify the photos and videos from Pexel. Be creative. What is not allowed? Identifiable people may not appear in a bad light. Don't sell unaltered copies of a photo. Yes. Don't imply endorsement of a product. Yes. Don't redistribute or sell Yep. Don't use photos or videos as part of your trademark. Easy. Easy. I'm using it. This is awesome. That's like such a perfect video. This is how they do it, eh? This is how they do it. Very interesting. Where am I going here? Videos. Nope, not tests. Dude. Dumb phone, where are you? No, it's on the Tosh. Dumb phone. Boom. Okay, that is such a cool no way, and it's just there. Lives are being changed right now. Lives are being changed. Look at this. Amazing. Or in my pocket, I cannot help myself. I open it up, look at the shiny colors. I scroll to my heart's content. As fast. And then magic animate. Look at the. Yeah. And a bit of zoom. Look at the shiny colors. I scroll to my heart's. Yeah, no, I don't need magic animate on this. Look at the shiny Too much. Colors. I scroll to my heart's content. As fast as I can think it. Oh no. It's in front of me. Whatever I need. Anything on the internet. Millions of apps. It's faster than my ability to say no. And they're designed to do this, right? Sell ads, sell subscription. And I wonder. Oh, that's a good one. Download it. That's beautiful. I might one day donate because this is like really, really good. Very, very good. What do I want here? So here, I might as well give you guys a window into what I'm doing. Just looking through this website here. There's a lot of cool stuff. I wrote the word scroll and it keeps showing scrolls. Like Elder Scrolls. It's a cool one. Just scrolling away. Yeah, we'll use that one. Why not? Why not? Okay. Back home. Back at the ranch. We're adding these in. Some of them have audio, some of them do not. As fast as I can think it. That's pretty cool. It's in front of me. Whatever I need. Make it a little bit shorter there. Anything on the internet. Millions of apps. Millions of apps. Gotta speed things up a bit. Looks good. Fast as I can think it. It's in front of me. Millions of apps. It's faster than my ability to say no. And they're designed to do this, right? Sell ad. And they're designed ability to say no. And they're designed to do this, right? Sell ads, sell subscriptions, sell stuff. I don't know if you've noticed, but a lot of phones literally come with the Amazon app installed. I wonder, what's that movie? It's that movie came out. Something about social. What's that social media movie? What was it? The Social Dilemma. Wonder if I could wonder if that would be a legal thing. Never seen this film, but I'd love to. I've heard good things. Yeah, not gonna overcomplicate it. Are you experiencing corrupt projects that do not open after 9.12? I lost several entire projects and their backups, forced to clean install with activation again. Oh no. No, I've never had that in my life. That sounds brutal, man. That sounds brutal. That's terrifying. I don't even want to think about that. The amount of projects I have. I'm so sorry. Yeah, no, that's never happened to me. I'm a lucky man. There was a point where I had enough. I felt like the phone was weighing me down. Like there's constantly something to be attended to. That is rough. Concentrate. So I got rid of it and I lived the no phone life, and it was a wild time. I remember touching grass, smelling the touching grass, smelling the air, seeing sunset time. I remember touching grass, smelling the air, seeing sunsets, looking at people, seeing sunsets, looking at people, you know, like being with people, listening, tasting the food I was eating. But one cannot deny the listening. Food I was eating. But one cannot deny the allure of these devices. But one cannot deny the allure of these devices. They are just these devices. Time. I remember touching phone life, and I lived the no phone life, and it was a wild time. I remember touching grass, smelling the air. I remember touching grass, smelling the air, seeing sunsets, looking at people, you know, like being people. Gonna cover all that up, screw it. Looking at people, you know, like being with people, listening, tasting the food I was eating. But one cannot deny the listening, tasting the food I was eating. But one cannot deny the allure of these devices. They are just so useful. Food I was eating, but one cannot deny the allure of these devices. The allure of these devices. They are just so useful. If used properly, you could scale your productivity to unfathomable heights. So I went back to normal life. I got a smartphone and back to square one. Until this summer, I was on my way to a lake cabin. So I went back to normal life. I got a smartphone and back to square one. Got a smartphone. Back to square one. Until this summer, I was on my way to a lake cabin and I was complaining the whole time about my phone. I don't want this thing. I'm sick of the smartphone. And lake cabin. Let's see if there's a video of a lake cabin. That would be fun. Lake cabin vibes. Very nice. Do I just do it with this gentleman here? Yeah, that looks fun. That one, and then maybe like lake water. Dude, there's so many videos. It's like endless. That's cool. I like the sunset vibes. That's awesome. Hey man, why not? Why not? Okay, back to DaVinci. I gotta make a hotkey for that, man. Gotta make a hotkey. Okay. Properly, you could scale your productivity. So I went back to normal life. I got a smartphone. Back to square one. Until this summer, I was on my way to a lake cabin, and I was complaining the whole time about my phone. I don't want this thing. I'm sick of the smartphone. And my phone fell in the lake. So the universe made the decision for me. And that night I used a friend's phone to my phone fell in the lake. And that night I used a friend's phone to order this, a dumb phone. If you have any questions about a dumb phone, there are so many forums and subreddits and whatever all concerning dumb phones. There's even modern company dumb phones. What's it called? It's a light phone? Light phone? Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Let's get this video. I will attribute it to the light phone. That's a cool video. That's a very cool trailer. I respect it. Hello. There it is. Whatever, all concerning dumb phones. There's even modern companies making dumbed down versions of phones these days. So I'm not the only one who's feeling this. But this thing is not as dumb as it looks. I've got Spotify on here, YouTube, not that you would really want. I've got Spotify on here, YouTube, not that you would really want to watch YouTube on this thing. I can text, I can call YouTube, not that you would really want to watch YouTube on this thing. I can text, dumb as it looks. I've got Spotify on here, YouTube, Spotify on. I've got Spotify, YouTube, not that you would really want to watch YouTube on this thing. I can text, I can call, I can listen to my audiobooks, I can listen to my guided meditations, my ambient music. I even have a chess app on here, and my ambient music. I even have a chess app on here, and the computer keeps beating me. And the computer keeps beating me, and I feel dumb every time I open it. But the thing I love about it is just, it's clunky, it's slow. It doesn't hijack that part of my brain that just wants to see the next thing, whatever that is, whether you're scrolling or whether you're going down a rabbit hole on the internet. It's too slow for that. And by the time I get to something on here, I think to myself, okay, I'm wasting time, and I close it. Not to mention, closing it is the most satisfying thing in the world. Now, I still have a smartphone, an old smartphone. I even bought myself a tablet, but these things don't leave the house with me. They aren't in my pocket. I think to myself, okay, I'm wasting time, and I close it. Not to mention, closing it is the most satisfying thing in the world.
There are so many things.
I have a smartphone, an old smartphone. I even bought
Excuse
myself
me?
a tablet,
Okay.
But these things don't leave the house with me. They
Looking good,
aren't
looking
in
good.
my pocket, and I don't have
Cool.
any communication.
So this is what I wanted to use where
Making dumbed down
right here.
versions of phones. Making dumbed down versions of
Something like
phones these days. Modern companies making there's even modern companies making dumbed down versions of phones these days. So I'm not the only one who's feeling this. But this thing.
So a little text to attribute it to the light phone. Little text here. Was it Light Phone 3 or something? What's the video I grabbed? A little less opacity or something, right? Yeah.
There's even modern companies making dumbed down versions of phones these days. So I'm not the only one who's feeling this. But this thing is not as dumb as it looks.
Cool.
I've got
That looks good.
Spotify, YouTube, not that you would really want to watch
I
YouTube
like the
on
look of
this
that.
thing. I can text, I can call, Spotify, YouTube, not that you would really want to watch YouTube on this thing. I can text, I can call, I can listen to my audiobooks, I can listen to my guided meditations, my ambient music. I even have a chess app on here, and the computer keeps beating me. It's clunky. It's part of my brain that just wants to see the next thing, whatever that is, whether you're scrolling or whether you're going down a rabbit hole on the internet. It's too slow for that. And by the time I get to something on here, I think to myself, okay, I'm wasting time, and I close it. Something on here, I think to myself, okay, I'm wasting time. And I close it. Close it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. There we go.
Not to mention, closing it is the most satisfying thing. Now I still have a smartphone, an old smartphone. I even bought myself a tablet, but these things don't leave the house with me. They aren't in my pocket, and I don't have any installed on them. They're strictly productivity devices. I leave that all on my computer, so I've created a balance. It's not perfect, but I just wanted to share that. This thing has really changed the way that I go about life day to day. Believe it or not, it makes a huge difference. I'm in a waiting room and I have to just be there because there's nothing to be done on here. Really.
Yo, what are we
Nothing
editing?
satisfying.
Mr. Tom Vault just made a YouTube video this morning, so that is what I'm working on. I typically have been editing my short film, or sorry, not short film, it's a feature. But yeah, I wanted a break from that, so we're putting together a video about dumb phones. I'm actually almost at the end of it, then we could watch it together.
I have to just be there because there's nothing to be done on here, really. Nothing satisfying, nothing.
So I think the last thing I want to do is put some subtitles. Which this program is so good, creates auto subtitles. Something like that. See what that looks like. Yeah, where is my phone? Right here. I was making a video about this phone. Just something I changed to in the summertime, a flip phone, and it has changed my life. So yeah, thought I'd make a video of it. Oh, we got subtitles. Let's check it out. All I like to do is make them yellow. That's just my style. And then I like making a black drop shadow. That's all. Easy peasy. What should I do? Make it a bit bigger? I don't know. Alright, I'm just gonna watch it back. Let's check her out. Marco, what's up, man? Love you too, man. About to be busy, just want to stop in and say hi. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. For those of you on Twitch, I am also on YouTube. So, talking to a few people here. Alright, we're about to look back at this. That didn't take long to edit. Let's check it out.
This is a dumb phone, but it's not as dumb.
You know what? If it's gonna lag like that, I'm going to disable the... Yeah, and also I still have color grading to do, which is a whole nother bag.
This is a dumb phone, but it's not as dumb as it looks. I don't know about you, but when a smartphone is
wow,
within
I
my reach,
added subtitles
in my
and it
pocket,
just
I cannot help
started
myself.
lagging like crazy.
I open it up, look at the shiny colors, I scroll to my heart's content. As fast as I can think it. It's in front of me. Millions of apps. It's faster than my ability to say no. And they're designed to do this, right? Sell ads, sell subscriptions, sell stuff. I don't know if you've noticed, but a lot of phones literally come with the Amazon app installed. There was a point where I had enough. I felt like the phone was weighing me down. Like there's constantly something to be attended to within my own pocket. I can't concentrate. So I got rid of it and I lived the no phone life, and it was a wild time. I remember touching grass, smelling the air, seeing sunsets, looking at people, you know, like being with people, listening, tasting the food I was eating. But one cannot deny the allure of these devices. They are just so useful. If used properly, you could scale your productivity to unfathomable heights. So I went back to normal life. I got a smartphone, back to square one. Until this summer, I was on my way to a lake cabin and I was complaining the whole time about my phone. I don't want this thing. I'm sick of the smartphone. And my phone fell in the lake. And that night, I used a friend's phone to order this. A dumb phone. If you have any questions about a dumb phone, there are so many forums and subreddits and whatever, all concerning dumb phones. There's even modern companies making dumbed down versions of phones these days. So I'm not the only one who's feeling this. But this thing is not as dumb as it looks. I've got Spotify, YouTube, not that you would really want to watch YouTube on this thing. I can text, I can call, I can listen to my audiobooks, I can listen to my guided meditations, my ambient music. I even have a chess app on here, and the computer keeps beating me, and I feel dumb every time I open it. But the thing I love about it is just, it's clunky, it's slow. It doesn't hijack that part of my brain that just wants to see the next thing, whatever that is, whether you're scrolling or whether you're going down a rabbit hole in the internet. It's too slow for that. And by the time I get to something on here, I think to myself, okay, I'm wasting time, and I close it. Not to mention, closing it is the most satisfying thing in the world. Now, I still have a smartphone, an old smartphone. I even bought myself a tablet, but these things, don't leave the house with me. They aren't in my pocket, and I don't have any communication apps or any social media or anything installed on them. They're strictly productivity devices. I leave that all on my computer, so I've created a balance. It's not perfect, but I just wanted to share that. This thing has really changed the way that I go about life day to day. Believe it or not, it makes a huge difference. I'm in a waiting room and I have to just be there because there's nothing to be done on here, really. Nothing satisfying, nothing to really take that boredom away. And that might be really it. There might just be a part of me that is terrified of being bored, terrified of the nothingness of the present moment. I don't know. Once you experience it, it's not so bad. So if you like this video, give it a like, subscribe. If you want to support me for what I do on this channel, you can donate in the description, and yeah, leave a comment, and I will see you in the next video or live stream or whatever. Bye bye.
That's great. That's great. I'm gonna render a social media version, but yeah, that was solid. I'm gonna just go straight to color grading. I'm gonna change the title of my thing here. Okay. We like color grading. Yeah, it's fun, man. That's exactly why I wanted to change the title on my Twitch to yeah, color grade. I'm adding a little like artist palette. I'm having fun with it, you know. Okay, color grading. Let's do it. So this is how I like to go about it. I start by opening up my node tree. I just double click and boom, I got my node tree. Everything I need is right here right now, and already just adding the CST does that. Like, it looks good, gorgeous. Most satisfying thing ever. So I just want to go in here and oh snap. Yeah, no, it's all good. I'm just gonna copy paste. So turn proxies off. Let's get real. Find our hero shot. Right, this right here is fine. Contrast. Up the contrast a bunch. That looks good. Saturation, turn that up a bit. There we go. We started here and now we're here. Holy cow. It's beautiful. Now I have a halation effect that I like a lot, but it seems to add a little too much. This is what it's adding. So I'm gonna cool it. I'm gonna cool it on the halation here. It's just these greens. I don't want the greens, but I also don't want it to be too red either. Something like that. Then this changes the saturation. I think that might be what I like. What's that like? Yeah, just adds a warmth, and then I'll go in and tone it down just a little bit. But yeah, that adds a nice warmth. Now my next step that I really like to do quickly is you know what, actually, let's go into our curves, and I want to take my skin tones, and I almost want to take everything that isn't skin tone and desaturate it just a smidge. Maybe except for the blues. Like, all these greens and magentas can come down. Something like that. I wonder what that does. Okay, it doesn't look like much. In fact, it really doesn't look like much. So yeah, maybe that did nothing. That's okay. We try things out. We'll just go straight to split toning. Looks a little strange when I do it, but I like to just give it all the juice. Find the skin tone that I want, which usually it's like this. I know it looks strange, but you'll see. Go to where it's kind of with the skin. Yeah, that looks good. Then I just give it a little. Just watch the way it changes the whole video. Like, that's I love the look of that. Without width. I mean, come on. I love those tones. It warms up the image a lot more, but that's just my style. I like the warmth. I would say, yeah, I even like the look. Yeah, no, that's awesome. So we started here, and we are here. Is filmmaking a hobby or a profession? It is a profession. I do freelance for clients and stuff like that. Turned it in. I really elevated my business last year. But my dream is to be a filmmaker, producer, writer, director, anything involved in film, editor. So the last year of my life, we've been working on a movie. We wrote the script, we filmed it ourselves, we funded it ourselves, and now I'm documenting the editing process here on this channel. And yeah, it's been quite the journey so far. Obviously I'm editing a YouTube video right now, but that's usually what I'm up to, is editing my movie project. Damn, I don't need to change a thing. So it went from that to this. Yeah, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. So here we might just go to the exposure and tone it down a bit so the text pops out. Maybe bring the shadows up. Kind of like that, lessen the contrast. Wait a second, come on. Okay, wait. There we go. Something like that. Here I might go into my log wheels and tone down those lows. What kind of client work? What have I done? I've done a lot of musicians, a lot of bands. I've done a ton of weddings. Just got done a few commercial campaigns. And yeah, my upcoming clients are, yeah, musicians and businesses and stuff like that. Just stuff to pay the bills. I mean, and like I was a painter and a drywaller, and I worked a shitty job for a long time just to save up money for a camera. And then I thought, well, man, if I could have this camera make me money, not just for the sake of making money, but just for the sake of getting better at my craft, like spending time, off painting somewhere doesn't help me with my future other than money. Money's important, yes, but it doesn't do anything other than that. So that was the idea, man, and it has come a long way. I'm very grateful to be in the position I'm at. It is scary, it's uncertain. What kind of commercials? I just did a 4 commercial campaign for an ear clinic. So that was fun. It was mostly like these little comedy skit based commercials, with voiceover, and you add the text and title and stuff like that. Went back and forth with the client on that one. We did a lot. I do mainly commercial work in both photo and video. Yeah. And then I'm trying to think. Before that, I actually did a restaurant commercial, which was a lot of fun. Filmed in a kitchen. It was quite, how do you say, hot. It was boiling, but a good time. Cool experience to film in a kitchen. I can. Oh, before I do any of this, I want to do some power windows. So you do video then, or just, oh yeah, photo and video, yeah. Cool. That's awesome. That's awesome. What kind of work do you do, if you don't mind me asking? I'm always curious as well. I don't really know people who do what I do, like at all. I actually don't. This, see what this is like here. But it's not as dumb.
pocket. I cannot help.
I might color grade some of these clips, these internet clips I ended up using. Too much green. What's with all the green? So magenta. Commercial lifestyle, cool. Been doing some colorist work too. Right on. So the colorist work, what's that like? Like people come to you and like with a finished product, but you just need to do the color and then send it off? That would be fun work. Got my own clients' projects and I also have some production companies. Nice. That's so cool, man. Are you living in a city? Because I live in a small town, so I'm not really located near anything like that, unfortunately.
As fast as I can think it. As fast as I can think it. As fast.
Maybe I do like an outline type of thing. Black outline. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah. Yeah, that's the move. That looks better. Small city in Finland. What? Okay, yeah. Wow, man. All the way across the world. That's crazy. I am in Canada, small town Canada, so. Yeah, I know the feeling, but I'm not far from Toronto. Like, I'm 4.5 hour drive from Toronto, so could always conceivably go there for some work and stuff, so that's fun.
It's in front of me. Millions of apps.
So you use davinci, I'm guessing. That's safe to wonder. I always wonder, man, because I used Sony Vegas for a while, and when I found DaVinci, I realized I was behind, man.
It's faster.
This program is so good.
And they're designed to do this.
That color tone's a little. Did I change it? I don't know. Let's go to the beginning. That's rough. Yeah, no, it was bad. Like, it's just a program that I like cracked when I was 12, and then I used it forever, and that's literally all that was. Yeah, there's some conflicting colors going on, but I'm not really gonna. Oh, maybe I can mess around, but I do this mostly because I'm just trying stuff out. Just trying stuff out. Oh wow, it actually does look better. I look less sickly. Yeah, okay. Dang. Yeah, no way. I hate when this happens because I'm already pretty far into the grade, but all good. Yeah, wow, that cleans it right up, man. That's nobody would notice but myself, but yeah, I'm just like not yellow anymore. That's pretty sweet. Heck yeah. Probably Maddie and Peter. Any favorite YouTubers in filmmaking? I don't know who any of those are. Honestly, who do I just watched a bunch of DaVinci videos. When I was in high school, I watched Simon Cade. That's the DSLR guide. He was my favorite YouTuber when I was in high school. Really got me into like indie filmmaking, seeing what was possible with like super cheap cameras. But oh, they're Canadian superstar. Well, man, I gotta look into them then. What the heck? I'm way behind. That's funny. Yeah, tutorial style YouTube. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't been in that as much. Oh, what's that other Studio Binder? don't know if you've ever seen Studio Binder, but they have some really good videos. They're more of a company though. They're not like one guy or whatever. Oh my god, the difference that made when I cleaned up the skin tones. I just get giddy about stupid stuff like that. I shoot with the Sony a7 IV. That's what I like spent my life savings on. I was lucky enough to like buy it with friends, and then later on I just ended up paying out their share and took full possession of the camera. And not looking back, man. I love it. Okay, I need a little less of a lot of things here. Hey, I have that too for photos. Yeah, I hear it's very good for photos. A7S III used for video, yeah. Yeah, the A7S III was just so slightly out of our price range. And we opted for the 4 because it's a hybrid. And not that I take photos, but it is nice to have the ability to take really nice photos. Like really high quality photos. The S3 obviously is a little bit better on the video side of things, but it was out of my range. I was already pushing it with the money that we did put forth. So, yeah. Just wanna... Yeah, what is that color? It's like... more contrast, maybe? It's the halation I'm seeing, probably. Yeah, both cameras are... It's unreal. It's unreal. I went from the GH3. And if you know anything about Panasonic, like Lumix, it's... that camera came out in 2012. So almost 10 years before the A7 IV. And man... it was a world of a difference. Quite the upgrade, to say the least. Yeah, a little upgrade. Just decided to take a little step in the right direction.
Looking at
Kinda interested in buying a new camera. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, you know, to get 10% better, you have to pay 80% more money. The way it scales is insane.
looking at
Whoa. It is crazy. Yeah. Yeah, 10% better image, 3 times the price. A 90% less convenient camera, yeah. And it's terrifying. Like, taking it on a car ride, you want to give it like a car seat. You want to put it in like a gravity chamber where like nothing can get it. Like, one like bad car accident with a camera like that, you're down like 50 grand or something insane. No way. Oh, the file sizes. Don't get me started on the file sizes. I forgot about that. I recently graded a film. Oh, man. Man, that's... Yeah, seeing something with the C80, like... And then going back to the Sony. You feel guilty for, like, not loving the Sony, like you should. But dude. Wow. I too would fall in love.
Listening, tasting the but one cannot food I was eating, but one cannot deny the food I was eating, but one cannot the allure of these devices.
Ooh.
But one cannot deny the allure of these devices. These devices. One cannot deny the allure of these devices.
Now in this infinite loop where you want and really need. Uh-huh. It is an infinite loop. I feel that. I don't really have like a show reel per se, but I just make a highlight video of the stuff I love the most and go from there. And then every month I typically like, not every month, probably every few months I like update it, but So are you looking like just oh, that's a show reel. Okay. I just never heard that term, show reel. Is your goal to be sort of in the industry, in the filmmaking industry, or are you just kind of in the business of you know, doing commercial stuff and kind of climbing that ladder?
Divi-
No idea. Currently just going with the flow. What feels best? Yeah, I hear that. For me, I just kind of think like, okay, I'm on Santa's lap. What, you know, what is that thing I want most? And I think it really is to just be in the in that process. Just I wanna be a part of the process of making movies. I really don't care exactly the position. I don't really have an expectation there, but it would just be a cool thing to be a part of. Interested in, yeah, no, literally, that's so funny that you say that. I'm literally saying the exact same thing. Travel more, at least, yeah. Yeah, I hear ya. Well, a lot of that world involves travel, depending on what you're working on, right?
They
It is super satisfying, super rewarding. It's one of my favorite things in the world. Everything about it, I just love it. I love filmmaking. It just makes me happy.
devices. They are just so useful. If used properly, you could scale these devices. They
Oh, that's
are
cool.
Just
What exactly would you guys be working on during your travels?
your product.
Like client work, yeah. Right on. No, the coolest thing ever would be to just travel around and be productive, but also have fun and adventure and, you know, live that exciting life, but also everywhere you go you're doing something. You don't just feel like a tourist, you know?
Summer, I was on my way to a lake cabin. And my phone fell in the lake. Modern companies.
I wonder how you do that in DaVinci. Similar to sort of like what I have around my camera here. I've got like shadowy whatever. Wonder how possible that would be. Yeah, nothing too crazy client stuff on those trips, but yeah, I got into a point. Can't do client. Oh yeah, yeah. See, I was in a band actually for a while, and it's literally that. Like, can we go on tour and make enough money to like eat, sleep, and keep playing music and fund the trip? And the answer is, it's complicated. It's always complicated. I wonder now. They got shapes, generators, window. That's interesting. Texture background, Starfield. Whoa. Transitions. Solid color might be the move. So let's see. So we're gonna take the solid color. Did that not work? Oh. Wait, huh? Okay, yeah. It's just being slow. Take the solid color. And do something like that. What up? Carlos is back in the YouTube. How you doing, man? We're out here. Just in the color grading process, but also messing around with some stuff. So, I feel like that's a fusion job. I don't know what I'm doing. What I will do though, at the very least, hop in here and give it like a black border. I don't even, or even if it's like something like that. That's fun. Sure. Better than nothing.
I'm not the only one who's feeling.
Okay. You're trying to do a drop shadow. Yes. I feel like you have the answer. You always have the answer. I'm not trying to do a drop shadow. Well, yes, I am, but I want it to be soft. If that makes sense. That's what I'm trying to do. Here, I'm just pasting everything in here. And going from there. OpenFX drop shot. No way, dude. No way. Damn, you're a smart guy. You're a smart guy. Okay. I am just curious though. OpenFX. Drop shadow. No way. Whoa, 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 whoa. Holy cow. Tom, thanks for the follow on Twitch, man. I appreciate it. I forgot I set that up. Scares the shit out of me every time. That's funny. Okay, yeah, drop shadow. It's an effect. Yeah. Let's pop that in. Goodness gracious. What is that? Why is it playing twice? What the heck, man? Oh, you're scaring me. Yeah, I don't know what that second one was, but we shall see. Okay. Where was I? Drop shadow. Let's see. Oh, and it does, dude. Thank you. I knew it was like it had to be like an easy thing, but I didn't realize. Carlos, what the hell, man? Oh, I love how you just popped right over to Twitch to do that. Holy sh! It's loud in my ear. That's funny. And I don't even have an application open. That's just there. Like, that's what that looks like. Oh, man. That is funny. This is so sweet, though. This little drop shadow effect is really cool. Drop distance. Blur. Man. That's awesome. Dude. This is exactly what I wanted. Something like this. Amazing. That scared me when I heard it. Yeah, dude. It's, if you're wondering who that child is, it's like a childhood friend of mine. And yeah, he just made a stupid... No way it's looked like this the whole time. I'm so sorry. Let me change that shit. Okay, so because I wasn't color grading on DaVinci, I added a little bit of brightness and stuff. I'm turning that off because what you guys see is horse shit compared to, pardon my French here, but that's so much better. Why did it look like that? I bet everybody just didn't, you guys just probably didn't want to say anything. It's like, let's not tell him it's overexposed and looks like garbage. I just noticed that. That's funny. I appreciate everyone being so polite and not saying anything. Anyways, that drop shadow effect is exactly what I wanted. That looks super professional, super clean. Is an outline easy? You are kind of right about that. Yeah, no, that's so funny. Because if I saw somebody color grading and like looking with their eyeballs at that, I'd be like, this man hit his head. He must have hit his head. Yeah, no, it was basically, it's just a thing on OBS I had. And I'm glad I shut that off because that's embarrassing. But yeah, is there an outline I can do? Similar to what I have in my text. I have a drop shadow and a little outline. I wonder, edge effect? Or no, that's edge detect. What the hell? I don't even look, stuff like that. I'm more here to chat than to review. Well, I appreciate that, man. But hey, any criticism or comments or anything you guys have, like, I'm open to learning. Like, I know a lot, and I think I trust my eye, but I'm not perfect. There's so many things I still don't know, so. Yeah, thanks, man. I really appreciate it. If we go back to where I started with this grade, here, I'll disable all this. Pull it up a little bit more. So, we had our CST, and then I went and contrasted it. I added some saturation. I did the power windows, added a little bit of halation, and then split tone effect, and then I adjusted colors with curves. And it went from that to that. Pretty good. And I'm just messing around. Like, this isn't, I'm not really overthinking this project. I'm just having fun with it. Effects, colored border. Dude, my savior. Thank you, Carlos. Thank you, Carlos. Okay. Colored border. What? I don't see it. Or is it just effects in general? Yeah, there it is. No way. Get black border. Oh, did I put that on the wrong thing? Why is it all the way around like that? Can I change the position? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna worry too much about that right now, but appreciate the help anyways.
So I'm not the only one.
Okay, so moving on. We're almost done with the color grade here. I just want to get a move on. I want to start working on my movie. I'm anxious to get that going. That is far too bright. There we go. I think you might have to mess around with that infusion. Yeah, no, I don't know. I imagine so. I haven't done a lot of fusion, I'll be honest, man. It's super hard to critique if someone is not an absolute beginner because there are so many ways to do stuff and everyone enjoys. Yeah, no, you're right. Like, obviously I have like a taste. There's a style to this. It's a little, it pops like crazy, but is also extremely warm. It's not everyone's style. And my style will evolve throughout my life and stuff, obviously. I wonder. No, I'm not gonna mess around there. Oh, what am I doing? There we go. Cool. Now it looks better. It's definitely not for everyone, but it's always evolving. Yeah. Yeah, man, it's about learning and looking back at your past color grades and saying, oh, I don't like that. I have like made the mistake of, you know, never moving through with a project because you're not certain about the color grade. I'm like, dude, you'll never be certain about the color grade. Like, ever. It's so hard to just put it down. It's gonna be okay. Oh, I thought you were talking about mine. That's funny. Oh, my style is a bit over the top. Oh, okay. Hey, man, like, I'd love to see, if you have anything posted, I'd love to see it. Looking back at the grades I did a year ago, there's so much I would have done differently. Oh, yeah, man. I even think just a couple months ago, like, it's always changing. And I always look back and I'm like, oh, I'm an amateur. What am I doing? In fact, there's one thing I'm curious about. This little, something about that color. Kind of want to take these blues and like get them. I wonder. Oh, that did nothing. Oh, it did a little bit of something, but nothing that I really care about. Just messing around. IG. Okay, I'm looking you up, man. Looking you up. If you don't mind me creeping you out on Instagram. Do you mind me pulling your stuff up? You can say no. Oh, you got a bunch of followers. I'm pulling your stuff up. Here we are, giving them a follow. Cool, pinned posts. Oh yeah, man, gorgeous stuff. I gotta look at it like this, but I understand. I'm not a vertical guy. Yeah, it looks great, man. I like your transitions, dude. See, I wouldn't call that over the top. It's super smooth, very muted, but I wouldn't call it over the top. Yeah, even Carlos is into it too. Porsche commercial. Let's go, dude. Congrats on that. That's huge. Doing a car commercial like that. That's awesome. Dude. That is sweet. Yeah, I love it, man. Great work. Great work. Yeah, I love it. Very good job. Love the color palette idea. Like having that as your like that's so cool. Look at that. That's sweet. Yeah, very cool, man. Thanks for sharing. Appreciate it. I love that. Makes me feel like an amateur, dude. You're good. You're very good. Spec ad. I don't know what spec ad means. Sony A7 III? Yeah, man. Always wanted to do a grade like that. Yeah. The muted style is something I'm very interested in for my film. I haven't started color grading it, but it's definitely something that I want to do. So I've created a balance. It's not perfect, but so I've not hired by anyone. Yeah, that's cool. That's really cool. Do something cool and get a portfolio piece. Yeah, that's nice to have, man. Only reason I'd go with an FX over the A7 III. Shot with one for a while, but I've had some overheating issues. Oh, snap. You can post whatever you want. Do I get owned by some mod? I don't know. I could like make you a mod if you want. I shouldn't know how to do that. Pff. Try it. I don't know. Give it a try. See if See if that works. Yeah, there you go. You're good. It's my colorist work I'm most proud of. Crazy opportunity. All right, let's have a look, everybody. Take a moment and look at this guy's video. Shot 8K on the oh snap, dude. Oh snap. Let's watch it. So you didn't film this, but you colored it. Very cool. Oh, that's a nice shot too, man. That's pretty. A lot of depth. Oh, you want sound on? Oh, is there audio? One sec.
You see, sometimes down here, life can be messy. But up there, life is simple.
What is this like texture I'm seeing? Is that like
Up
some
there,
film thing?
If even for just one moment,
What is that? I'm
everything
seeing like
makes
a
sense.
texture on the screen.
That's why I keep going back.
Ah, he's a flyer.
It's my purpose. To chase that perfect moment. Like I said,
Smoke is cool.
it's not something I can easily describe. It's a hard thing to put into words. But boy, is it easy to feel.
Oh. Yeah, these colors are nice, man. Yeah, this looks incredible. Great work.
You see, when you're up there, the past doesn't matter. And the weight of tomorrow gets lost in the wonder of that one perfect moment. As you find yourself lost in the infinite sky. But that's not even the best part. The best part is, I get to share it with you.
Dang, dude.
So, what's it like to fly?
It's not something I can easily describe.
That's cool, man. Filmed on, I'm gonna look that up. Oh yeah, $6,000 camera. Still though, I mean, that looked... Cameras these days are crazy, dude. Cameras these days are crazy. I use LUTs, but not like you slap it on. Grading a Canon film, easily one of the coolest things I've ever done. Yeah. That is definitely, that would be on the list, man. Yeah. Oh, it's a photo body. Dang. Dang. That's cool. That is cool. Yeah, I don't use LUTs. I haven't even found any LUTs that I like. Obviously, what you're seeing here is a completely, this is like a, it's like a vlog project. This isn't really something that trying to make it look like a movie or anything. But I mean, I might do some adjustment layer stuff. Okay, so that's that. Let's see what we can find. Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate it. It's you know, different. I'm very critical about myself, you know. I don't know if you're like that, but I always just think everybody is just has something figured out that I don't. I always feel that no matter what I'm doing. And my movie, like there's so many things I wish I did better, and you know, you just do what you got. You just do what you can. I wrote it, directed it, produced it. I like was the spearhead of all of it, and so there's only so much a person can focus on, you know. But yeah, don't get me wrong, I'm not a colorist by any means. I enjoy color a lot and randomly got hired to do this color project. Yeah, that's awesome, man. Dang, that's cool, man. Yeah, I've never actually done like a real colorist work, so to speak. Maybe one day I will. But, so even on the film look creator, okay, definitely turn relation off, vignette off, split tone, go in here. Grain, I want a little bit of grain, but not that much grain. Probably get enough grain. And then bottom, global blend. I just want to give it a little bit of this. Something like that. You know what I'm saying? Kind of, yeah, it kind of just crushes everything just a little bit. Because to me, it's like too much. Here, it's a little bit more tame. So little time is not fun. No, that'd be so, I wouldn't sleep at night. I would not sleep at night. But no, that sounds like a good time, man. That really sounds like a good time. I love that film look, but I definitely used to go too harsh on the glow and halation. Yeah. Yeah, everyone has I feel like everyone has that stage where they just go crazy on the halation. Yeah, I definitely prefer what I just did to this. I like that a lot. Yep, I think it's ready to go. I'm gonna render this, call it a day. I've been working on it for 2 hours. It wasn't supposed to be that. Obviously, I got caught up in hanging out with people, but yeah, I think that is fine. I think that is fine. So, send her off to YouTube, and I will probably do a social media edit as well. I'm not exactly sure. I don't know. Not doing 4K. Oh, actually, if I'm doing, yeah, I'm gonna do 4K for YouTube. And then I'll make a social media edit. So I might need to dip out while this is rendering and then come back and do some editing on my movie. When you get to be creative versus when you try to make the best possible time. Yeah. Yeah, dude, that film project, like the movie project, oh, just crazy. Just crazy. Like if there was a clone army of myself, then I'd be able to get everything done and have it be perfectly the way I envisioned it and like really take your time with it and all that stuff, but yeah. You know how it is. Okay, so hit render. Wait, no, subtitles. Burn into the video. Okay. Now we're gonna render it. Yeah, so this is, I don't know how long this is gonna take to render. Oh, not even that long. 6 minutes. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. So, oh, I didn't add music. What am I? Get out of there. I gotta add music. I wanted to add, now I'm just thinking. I like music a lot. Which song do I want to add? Yeah, once this is done, it'll be posted on my YouTube channel and on my Instagram. Okay, it's a good song. Yeah, screw it. Why don't we use this pub song? I am a fantasy nerd as well, so this is the kind of music I listen to.
Dumb phone, but it's not as dumb as it looks.
Some tavern music. That's so funny, dude. And I play violin as well. Just picked it up a few weeks ago, and I'm in love with it.
I don't know about you, but
Need to change the EQ on that. Yeah, I'm also a music producer as well. I'm not a professional one, but I've produced a lot of music. I don't get paid for it, but I know my fair share of music production.
I don't know about you, but when smartphone.
Yeah, I kind of wear all the hats, man. You kind of have to. Like, I am editing the film, doing all the audio, all the Foley, all the color. Like, it's just crazy. In my small town, you know, I don't know many people who are able to do everything. Okay, I'm just gonna disable all these. I just want to hear it.
I don't know about you, but when a smartphone
A little bit lower.
is within my
And then
reach,
let's normalize all this. What the hell? Let's see if we can do that. Yeah,
or in my pocket,
that's
I
better.
cannot help myself.
Add a compressor.
I open it up, look at the shiny colors, I scroll to my heart's content. As fast as I can think it. It's in front of me. Millions of apps. It's faster
That's good.
than my ability to say no. And they're designed to do this, right? Sell ads, sell subscriptions.
Or de-esser. There's got to be a de-esser on here. Where do you find your inspiration to your shots and grades if you don't watch YouTube filmmakers? I also lurked that you don't follow much on IG. I really don't, man. I just am in love with movies. I'm just a movie freak. I don't know if you scroll down, you'll see some of my favorite ones. I literally wrote that list in 30 seconds, just putting together like what I can think of are my favorite movies. I just think of those shots. I have like sometimes I'll look at them for inspiration and stuff, but yeah, just movies pretty much, man. Just movies. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. When I watch, if I was to watch too much of that Instagram stuff and like other YouTube filmmakers and stuff, even though I am one of them, I guess, it would like every single time it like hurts, which is good. It's good to feel that, but it's like everyone's so much better than me, and I'm just like anytime I have a direct question or anything like that, I look it up and I learn some stuff. And I've watched a lot of color grading videos, but I think you get what I mean. Like, no, definitely not. No, I guess not, eh?
Ability to say no. And they're designed to do this.
That's funny. Yeah. I also get in those modes where I'm like obsessed with learning something, and then other times where I'm just like, oh, there is a de-esser. Nice. Mail.
Right? Sell ads, sell subscriptions, sell stuff. I don't know if you've noticed, but a lot of phones literally come with the Amazon app installed. There was a point where I had enough. I felt like the phone was weighing me down. Like there's constantly something to be attended to within my own.
Not watching IG and YouTube, I mean, they're not that much better. Oh, yeah, I think it's probably just that pedestalizing you do with like people on the internet. If they're not you, you kind of just like,
I can't concentrate. Yeah. So I got rid of it.
Stuff makes you immune to all bad habits in filmmaking. No, you're right about that. You're right about that. Definitely a more real and rewarding way to learn actually.
And I lived the no phone life. And
yeah,
it was a while
well, I've
touching grass.
Yeah, there's still a lot more for me to learn, but I just go one step at a time. There's one grade I'm going to be taking my sweet time with, and that is the movie. I'm not going to be cutting corners with that thing, man. Not at all.
Smartphone. An old smartphone. I even...
Okay, I wonder here. Come on.
It's...
Can I play proxies? Would that help?
Millions of apps.
Still not,
It's
eh?
fast my ability to say no. And they're designed to do this, right? So, and I was complaining.
Everything I know
about
is from
dumb
YouTube.
phone. There are so
Yeah.
many feeling that. Not that I can listen. I even have a chat.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
my
Well,
brain.
hey, you're doing something right, man. I should probably watch more of that stuff because
something on don't leave the house with me. I don't have any communication apps or any social media or anything installed on them.
Like, you're
They're
good.
Strictly productivity devices.
very, very good.
Got a smartphone. Back to school. People, you know, like being with people, listening, tasting the food I was eating. But one
I'm just being
cannot
honest,
deny
man. I ain't trying to flatter, honestly.
You could
I'm really
scale
not.
your productivity to
Yeah, keep doing what you're doing. Like, it's impressive
too slow
work
for that.
and I think if it's a passion of yours and you dedicate a lot of energy, like, sky's the limit for you, man.
You can
For real.
donate in the description.
11 p.m.
and, yeah, leave a
Holy
comment.
cow. Yeah, we'll chat again sometime, dude. Forgot you're across the world. Enjoy your night. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate all your kind words as well. Take it easy.
Stream or whatever. Bye bye. Yeah. Leave a comment.
Carlos with the, was that a snake dragon in the chat? What up? Funny guy, funny guy. Almost done color grading. I'm just going crazy. How it is. Can't make up your mind. Can't make up your mind. Yeah, I'm gonna call it on that, on the color grade. I'm not gonna overthink it. One thing I want to do is a text at the very end.
Bye.
Here we'll go. See.
Bye bye.
Cool. That works for a video. Now let's render it. It's not perfect, but it is what it is. I gotta make a move on. Gotta get a move on. There we go. Replace. Render. We're rolling. It's happening. So, yeah, I'm just gonna step out for a second while this renders. Looks like it's gonna take 7 minutes or something. So yeah, I'm just gonna step out and I'll be back in a bit. Talk to you soon. Goodbye, everybody.